Worst day I've ever been on was in middle school, right? And back in middle school, the roller rink was the coolest place to hang out.
I just immediately pushed her face away and I'm like, oh my god.
I went to Chipotle and I ended up getting like a chicken bowl, and then the person that I was with got like a burrito.
Okay, I went to prom with this guy and then we went downtown and he said he would want to go back and get his car to take his car home, and then he just never came back.
So some guy sat down next to him and he was like mid-taco eating, and like it just all spilled out of his mouth.
So we all went to the roller rink, and I was super thirsty because it was right after school, and I was like, had my nighttime snacks. I was all set, but I was thirsty.
My worst date, he was supposed to pick me up at 7 on Friday, and when he didn't show up, I texted him. He's like, hey, where are you? Never got a response. So I went out with some friends where we were intending to go originally, and he was there with another girl. Yeah.
So we went, and the concession stand only had milk left, like little cartons of milk. So I was like, holla back, gonna get myself some milk. So I bought like 3 cartons of milk.
The girl was sick and farted.
So we went to the movies and we were sitting there and he was like, feel my muscles.
And we went on this date and he knew that I had a huge crush on him.
But I bought a bunch of milk, drinking it all.
And it went awful.
And I was like, what? And he was like, feel my muscles. And I was like, no.
During dinner, he started talking about all of his favorite anime.
And I'm feeling set, like I'm with this hottie, I'm a middle school guy, I'm a good looking man, I'm gonna roll up, I'm gonna skate my ass off, do some little dances and stuff like that. So I get on the rink and I throw up.
Like he asked me to like a homecoming game, and our families went on like a family date. So his family and my family were all at the same table, like twiddling our thumbs.
He spent 30 minutes talking about like one character.
I throw up everywhere, right? Not only do I throw up, but I also run into this other guy who runs into this other guy. This whole domino effect happens, right?
And then he started throwing gummy bears at people. So that was my worst date that I've ever been on.
What's the worst date you've been on?
This one.
Then there's puke all over the ground, so people are slipping. They have to cut the music. It was actually during a really good song and everything like that. They cut the music, everything was horrible.
One time this guy promised me to a fancy dinner, but instead he got his grandma to drive us to Lido's. He picked up a pizza to take out and made me watch him buy a cell phone. And that was our date.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened.